Hey, thank you for taking the time to click on today's video. Every once in a while I read a book that I just feel is so applicable to so many different situations in life. And one of the most recent books that I read was Who Moved My Cheese by Spencer Johnson. Now, certainly I was already kind of interested in the book because of the title, and of course the author's last name was Johnson, so who doesn't like that? But the reality is that I found it to be a very pleasing, very entertaining, and yet at the same time a very inspirational book. The premise of the book is basically that there's these two mice and there's these two small humans. And if you can imagine, they're in this maze every single day and they're looking for cheese. Well, the two mice are basically very enthusiastic, very energetic little individual mice that they come to this one cheese station and they eat cheese every day. And the two little people also come to the same cheese station and they eat the cheese with the mice. They're all good friends. But there was a big difference between the little human beings and the mice. The mice were always kind of searching and looking and observing, and they always had their little tennis shoes hung around their neck ready to split and move and to explore that maze if something should ever change. The two little people, Hem and Haw, well, Hem and Haw, they kind of got all settled into this routine of showing up every single day to this cheese station, eating cheese. After all, there was a tremendous amount of cheese, and it just seemed like it was endless. But one day, Hem and Haw walked into this cheese station, and there was two things that were missing. The first was the mice, and the second was the cheese. Well, the mice had decided to get proactive, and though they had been hunting around for the cheese that should have been in the cheese station, it was evidently gone, and they weren't going to just sit there and starve to death. However, Hem and Haw, as little human beings, at first they went through a myriad of different emotions. They were angry and resentful, and where's the cheese? And then they became angry at themselves for not paying attention that the cheese was little by little dwindling every single day. Well, I'm not going to spoil the story, but there were so many basic life principles that were taught within this book, and primarily the basic one was, sometimes life changes. Sometimes we get all settled into the things that we enjoy, the things that we're used to, and then those things change. Someone dies, someone loses a job, someone ends up losing money in a particular investment. A child decides to go in a different direction than the parent expected. Any number of different things. And they can be big things, they can be small things. But the point of the book is how you're going to react to them. And we all have a choice in life how we're going to react to changes. Are we going to accept the changes, realizing that, yes, going out into the maze is scary, and going out and exploring, uncharted territories, that's something that we may not be real comfortable with. But realizing that there may be an entire universe of new and exciting things in the maze. We may find and discover all sorts of things that we didn't know even existed. Or are we going to continue to come to the same station every single day, wanting our cheese, demanding it, being resentful and angry that cheese should be here, but it's not. Someone moved it, and I'm going to stay here and put up a stand until that cheese comes back. There's so many different lessons that we can take away from this. And so today I want to encourage you. It is a very inexpensive book. You can get it onto Amazon. You can get it on Audible. You can get it on your Kindle. But I encourage you, read the book by Spencer Johnson, Who Moved My Cheese? And I think you'll find it as entertaining as I did. And more importantly, it will help you consider some of the things that maybe have changed in your life and help you discover that those changes are brought on purpose. It's not life working against you. It's really life working for you. Thanks so much for listening. I'm Matthew Johnson, and remember, it's up to you to make today a great day. Hey, one last thing before you go. Please hit the thumbs up. Please hit the subscribe button wherever that's at. I have no idea. And please feel free to share this with your friends, your family, any person that you think would enjoy our little videos. Keep up to date and make certain that you're getting a little word of encouragement every single week. Thanks so much.